Willbee the Bumblebee. The story is by Craig Smith and Maureen Thompson, illustrated by Katz Cowley. Let's find out about Willbee. Willbee the Bumblebee lives his life in your garden so happily. He's up early in the morning till in the evening hour, flying around from flower to flower. Now, everybody knows, I suppose, that without bees in your garden, nothing grows. They take the pollen to where it's supposed to be. That's how nature works. Good job, Willbee. Now, bumblebees, from the day they are born, they wear a black and yellow jersey just to help keep them warm. Look how cute he is. And he's got his yellow and black jersey on there. And Willbee's was special. It was a perfect fit because Willbee's mother had knitted it for him. So there he is there, measuring, and then mommy's measuring how tall he is. And then, yay, she's making it for him. Willbee was out one sunny day. Unknown to him, his jersey had begun to fray. So look, it like got caught. He was flying and look, there it is. That's a piece of his jersey. His jersey got caught where it was torn, right on the edge of a rose's thorn. Who's ever touched one of those before? The rose looks so beautiful, but on the stem, if you grab it, ouch, those thorns are there. And that's how it got stuck. Oh no. And as Willbee flew away, he didn't stop. His jersey unraveled all the way from bottom to top. And when he realized this, he lost his hum. You know, you're about bees making those noises. And he was showing the whole garden his bare bum. Poor buddy. Well, with no jersey, and it was being late in the day, Willbee was so cold he couldn't fly away. So the sun's going down. He's starting to feel chilly. He doesn't have his jersey. Poor guy. He was frightened and all alone. All he wanted to do was to get home. Now, who is this new character? We know that insect. Who might come? I wonder what she will do. Now, Monica the butterfly, she flew down. She told Willbee to wipe off his frown. She'd seen what happened, and she thought she knew what to do. So she gathered all the wool up. So look how she's going. She's going to go back and pick up all the wool that came off, and off she flew. With the unraveled wool, she flew over to Spider Steve, and she asked him for help because she knew he could weave. What do spiders do all day long? Right, they make a web. So he can weave, maybe he can help. So with a twist of his arm, she had him agree that he would weave the wool that they had and he would make a new jersey. So it's the same wool, but he's going to recreate it into a jersey he can wear again. Now, Spider Steve, he finished so quickly. He says, there you go, I'm done. He used a pattern he found in the Woman's Weekly magazine. And Monty, with a smile, she thanked him so, but Willbee needed help, so she had to go. So she's taking it. She found Willbee right where he was at last. She said, quick, put this on, really, really fast. Good teamwork I see happening. So with his new jersey on, he got back his hum, and all his little bits were warmed up, even his bum. He's feeling warm again. Look, the insects are watching him go. Willbee hugged Monty with a big thank you, and he asked her to thank Spider Steve for him too. But now he had to go back to his house. He had to go, for he knew his mom would worry because she loved him so. Thank you for your help. Now, on a sunny day in your backyard, you might see Willbee working hard from flower to flower and carefree, wearing his new black and yellow jersey. That was good teamwork in that story. Who can tell me the characters we saw? What characters were in this story? Right, Bumblebee, definitely number one. Willbee, who was another character that was in the story? if you said your mom, his mom, that was a good one. He was remembering his mom and how she helped him originally when she made him his jersey. That was another character. Who was another character in the story? Thinking. You're right. The butterfly. What was her name? What was her name, that butterfly that helped him? Monica or Moni. Remember, they called her as a nickname. That was her butterfly because she's a monarch butterfly. So she's a monarch, so they called her Monica. That's where they got her name from. Isn't that creative? And who was the other character we saw that helped in the story? Spider Steve. Spider Steve was so helpful. He was able to reweave all of the yarn or all of the wool back into his jersey that he needed to help solve the problem. Good job remembering that, guys. This was called Willbee the Bumblebee. And one of your guys' activities you're going to do this afternoon has bumblebees in it. So I'm going to show it to you right now and how to play it. So the thing you need to do, you have a couple pages of your sight words. So this is the first page. And then, sorry, my fingers are sticking. There's a couple pages. You need to cut out these bumblebees. You need to cut them out. And then you're going to play a game called Read That Bumblebee. You can use a book to swat them. You can use anything you have. If you have a fly swatter at your house, you maybe could use that. Anything you can use to kind of swat them. Someone can call out a word and you need to find that word and smack it. You can even just use your hand. But so let's say Miss B said, find the word of. I would look on the floor with all the bumblebees and I'd find the word of, boom, and I'd swat it with either my hand or whatever else you're using. That's one game you're going to play. After you play that game, you're going to use 6 of your words in a sentence. So you can underline the word after you do it, but let's say I use the word of, like I just practiced. So I'm going to say, I was, and I'm writing it quickly, part of the team. And so here's my sentence. And of was the word I used. So I said, I was part of the team. And I did magic E because I hear eat. Team. So I underlined the word of to show Miss Spees which word I was using in my sentence. Okay, so that's one game you're going to play. The other game you're going to play is your math activity. So you're just going to count the things that are in the line, and then you're going to fill in the blanks below. So how many berries? I'm going to write 3. I got a 3 right there. And then how many strawberries? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to write that number right there. And then it says blank is more than blank. So I would write 5 is more than 3 so that I'm showing which number has more. Okay, and then you continue on and keep going with that the rest of the way down. Got it? That is your activity for those 2. I'm also going to put some games, math games and word games on Frog Page. So I know you're listening to this story on Frog, but you can also go and play all the games that I've left. All right, make sure you listen to the other story I've got. Be super fun. All right, awesome job. See you in a bit.